the guy from The Hangover, the brother. Is it
Zach Galifianakis? Yes.
That dude. Now, see, that's a guy that every role he does is very comedic.
Cracks me up.
He's hilarious, and it's very effortless.
Yeah.
And his show, like if you watch his show where he interviews like Hollywood actors and stuff, it's even even
Between
better.
the Ferns.
Yeah, Between the Ferns.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
It's so bad.
It's so funny.
Yeah, Will Ferrell's episode was hysterical.
His interview with Hillary Clinton, I was like,
oh my gosh, that was they talked about the emails and all that.
It was so bad.
It had me laughing so hard. Oh man, that was But see that's a guy you could put up there, but don't say.
Anyway,
Vince Vaughn.
moral of the story is Bill Murray's garbage. So.
Oh my god.
Hi, and welcome to the Y'all Ain't Right podcast. I'm Brittany. I'm here with Nick, Tyler, and Todd today. And before you do anything else, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. We are on YouTube, Spotify, Apple. What?
I was just going to
He was
figure out a
saying
way
click
to
all the things.
deaden that whenever we do that. I don't know what the... So I just do it again.
What are you doing?
I'm talking about when we hit the table.
He likes to tap the table a lot.
Is there a way to deaden that?
No, not really.
That.
It just makes noise.
I'm gonna get a mattress topper.
I was going to say a rubber mat. Like, I don't know what would do it.
It's really, really hard to isolate individual sounds when you've got all four of us talking and also Todd over here beating the table.
Todd doesn't beat the table ever.
Okay,
All the
for
time I do.
today,
If I sit
you're not
something
allowed
down.
to cheat either. You can't look at the paper because we're doing
cheat.
Tennessee trivia.
Oh gosh,
I'm gonna fail that.
So you can't look at the trivia.
Tennessee trivia.
I'd say about 75% of this we've gone over on previous episodes, which is why this is a good time to do this. Todd sent the suggestion for doing Tennessee trivia, and I was like, you know what? Let's pull some stuff from previous episodes and see if anyone was listening.
Well, I've told you I don't. So like,
No,
don't even get me
while we're
started
here
on that.
together.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
One of the key members of the show doesn't listen to the show.
I hate to hear myself talk, so I just can't do it.
I've been attempting to make friends here recently, and it's like,
God, this got dark and sad real quick.
no more friends. I have friends. It's fine. But like the second that they're like, I don't listen to stand-up comedy or
You write them off?
Don't listen to our podcast.
I'm not into conspiracy theories. I'm like, okay, what do I talk about? But doing this podcast, I've got like all these like, oh, I've got a fun fact. Whenever people are talking, I
Yeah.
feel like just a really nerdy like conversationalist these days.
Hey, do you know what Tennessee brew is?
Yeah.
Either I'm getting competitive or somebody turned up the heat.
You know that I think about the podcast a lot when I'm walking around and I see stuff and I'm like, oh, there's that thing. I saw a Late Ones at Walmart yesterday. And I was like, they're not just at Food City anymore.
Yeah, so today we are doing Tennessee trivia. So I'm going to take score, and whoever answers correctly first
I
gets
lost
the point.
horribly on the last one of
We
these
buzz
things
in?
we did.
Oh, this is...
No, we smacked the table
Let's
as
not do
loud
that.
as you can.
I'll go get the no button.
No.
Oh, you should. We'll have a little Jeopardy.
That's a bad.
That's probably
But that
dangerous.
button
Okay.
goes on for so long.
Okay. So,
But don't.
question number one.
Do we have to
I
answer
don't really
this,
know
like-
how to hide this.
Or
I
do you have
mean,
to just... I was going to say you could back up, but...
Put it down in your lap.
Todd can't read, so it's okay.
I was
on
going to
this
say,
side.
I know.
I'll take off my readers, and I will never be able...
There you go. Now you can turn and face Todd.
Okay.
And because he can't see it now.
I can't see. It'll be
If
one
we're ever
blur.
playing cards, I'm going to...
As long as Todd doesn't have his readers on.
How many questions do we have?
I don't know, like 10 or 11 or something.
I'm going to lose horribly.
Any
gosh.
math?
No, I know better than that.
Okay, thank you.
I got my pen ready so we can write
Tyler
some
would.
math out.
I'd
over
just
here.
give
The
a
math
point to
is like
Tyler
the
at
one
that
thing
point.
I can do.
Let me get
Like,
my chat
That one's going to Tyler.
you
Okay.
taking the math out?
State animal. Tennessee state animal.
Grouse.
Raccoon.
Yep.
I would not have known that. I would have known state bird.
We
That
over
one
this.
gets me every time.
We went over this on a previous
Damn,
episode.
Trash panda.
I think it would be fun. I've always said I want to own a raccoon.
Yeah. They're crazy.
I thought it was the...
Tyler's like, yeah.
Is the grouse
Crazy.
the bird? Or is it a turkey?
Oh, neither.
No, you think it's the
Neither.
mockingbird.
Yeah.
It's like the
But it is-
mockingbird or something
Or
else.
It is.
There's
the mockingbird,
two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Well, I think everyone thinks originally, for the longest time, I think or at least I always thought it was the hummingbird, but it's the mockingbird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's the other bird? Is there another one?
Yeah,
You
there's
just said
two.
there's two?
I can't remember what the other one
One's
is.
a songbird, or one's I can't remember.
One's an edible
You're
bird.
sitting in front of a Google machine.
Well, I don't want to cheat.
I just remember that it's
Well,
the
that's not one of the
mockingbird.
questions.
Like
I see what you're
you have one state thing, and it's stupid to do others. The state bird is the mockingbird, and that's it.
Exactly. I
Like, we
agree.
We have.
Well, what happens is people like add things to it. Tennessee is
Yeah,
two.
it's stupid.
Mockingbird, bobtail, quail.
Yep, that's it. The quail. Yeah.
I said-
Really?
I said
Which is weird
grouse.
because when do you ever see a quail?
If you go in the woods, there, Tyler.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
no, it's the bob.
even
white
in the
quail.
woods, it's hard to find quail.
There's
you
a
gotta
big
like-
difference.
It's kind of like me not knowing that there were bats in the area.
Because there's still quail.
I still can't believe that. You probably have bats in your attic right now.
I don't have an attic.
They're there.
They're there.
Okay.
She's like, okay.
Sure.
Along with Bill Murray.
And it's actually so it's legal to own a raccoon in Tennessee. I think you just have to have some permits or whatever. But raccoons like to touch shiny things. Did you know that?
No, but I would believe it.
So I don't even remember.
I do not like raccoons.
That's kind of why they like they're attracted to like the shiny trash cans and stuff like that. But
Oh, that's
I
garbage.
think it would be
Yeah, they're
It's like
attracted
the
to bad
garbage.
smells. That's why they lure them in with sardines and stuff like that when they trap them. They
Yeah,
like
that's what
anything
we
that
use.
smells nasty.
I wish I could get a raccoon that would be kind of like a cat that's like indoor outdoor.
Yeah, I don't think you want a raccoon going out getting rabies and coming home.
Yeah. That does not sound like a good idea.
And this is why.
Just get a not a muskrat, but what's the
ferret?
possum?
Oh,
possum.
Oh, God.
Ew.
Isn't there like a Mancoon or something?
Ooh.
It's like a cat.
That's a cat.
crossed
Those
with
are
a
like $5,000.
Those
Are they? Okay.
They're huge.
They are.
It's a longer haired.
And I'd be afraid of those attacking. I mean, regular house cats are meaner now.
Is it a cross? Or is that just what they call it?
That's
So it
what
has
they
nothing
call
to
it.
do with a
Nothing to
raccoon.
do with it,
Okay.
yeah.
It's a Maine Coon cat. They're huge.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah, they're like
Really?
wild cats.
And they're like giant fluff balls, too.
One of my
pretty cool.
friends had a cat
They're pretty.
named Little One, and this cat
Was it not little?
I think it had. I don't. They named it when it was a kitten. I think it had some Mancoon in it or something because I had a picture of me at one point holding it, and I'm holding it like a dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
This thing, I loved that cat.
What's the other breed that's huge? They're like borderline, like
Tigers.
The Savannah cat isn't like the size of a dog.
Yeah.
They're huge, too. They're also super
This is too
expensive.
big.
friend's friend in Corbin, Kentucky. They raised one of the that was borderline. Like,
Tiger King.
Like they would be scary. You know.
Y'all ever watch that?
These look like little
No,
leopards.
I did not. Never.
So,
course.
it's so
Yeah.
good.
Never watched it.
Tiger
Thank
King.
God.
Of course.
That was so funny.
You just wait. 2036.
Stupid.
He'll get released.
I know.
Okay.
He'll be back at it.
If you, the first one to name a president from Tennessee.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking, is it Adams? Is that the other one?
Andrew Jackson.
There's
and-
Andrew Jackson, Andrew Johnson,
Oh, yeah,
and
Maybe
James
it's-
Polk.
Maybe I was
Yeah.
thinking Johnson. Where
I
was
would have
Adams
got. I
from?
would have got Johnson, but
Where was
What was that?
Where was Adams from?
John Adams,
Yeah.
New York.
Okay.
I totally made that up. So.
Oh. I believed you.
I should have stuck with it.
Yeah, I was saying you should have just been like, yeah, New York.
I played it.
I went with it.
he said it with such confidence.
I was
that-
going to say, now I got to know.
Watch him be like stupidly correct somehow.
There were only so many states back then.
Yeah.
I know.
You got like a 7% or 10% chance of being right.
Oh, Massachusetts.
Close.
Close.
Braintree,
Pretty,
Massachusetts.
pretty close.
Also known as Brookline.
Brooklyn.
I did say it with conviction.
You did? Oh, I 100% believed it.
I was biting my lip so I didn't smile.
Because to me, that's one of those things like, who cares? It sounds right.
Yeah. I mean, it's an old dead
Somebody
president.
would have fact checked. Somebody would have fact checked me down the road.
Made a comment. You were so wrong.
It would not be the first time one of us has said something that was stupidly incorrect on the show.
Guilty.
I don't. We've never been called out on.
I know, and I can't believe it. We need to be more controversial.
I didn't mean that part. I just meant about giving
like,
bad
be-
information.
Be careful now, Tyler. We can bring in some crazy topics now.
I don't know.
Tyler's good at that.
Yeah, that's
Tyler's like, I'm game. Let's
Tyler
do it.
likes to stir the pot.
It's my specialty. I'm holding tea right now.
Okay, what number state was Tennessee?
I feel like we didn't cover this one.
Yeah.
17.
I feel like I should know this.
I said most of them.
I was thinking 17
thinking
too, but
17.
that was just a rational 23rd.
I can't remember.
No, wait a minute. Yeah, 23rd.
I don't know.
Throw a number out there, Tyler.
13. Oh my gosh. Okay.
It goes up to 50. That's about it.
Are you sure it didn't go to 52?
No one gets
Some
points.
people
It was
think we have
16th.
16th. That's
Yep.
what I said.
Well, I think I ought to get a point for being the closest.
I mean,
Okay, you
you
can
were-
have a point for being the closest.
Without going over, though.
You were
No,
pretty-
No, we're not playing.
Oh, okay.
We're not-
Tyler said no. Or
No.
Todd said no.
No, Todd always disputes everything.
That's true because he's
Yeah.
competitive. Never mind. I made the rules.
Yeah. Sitting Price is Right here. Okay.
You can't just guess and get it wrong and still get a point.
And not have it.
Well, if it comes down to a tiebreaker.
That'll be the decider. I win.
Okay, first capital of Tennessee.
Chattanooga?
No, Knoxville.
I'm
Points
gonna
for
say
Tyler.
Knoxville.
Was it?
Yeah. I forgot. We moved it from Knoxville later. I don't know when, but I do remember that Knoxville was the
I don't
capital.
remember that
of
at
one
all.
time.
Current capital of Tennessee.
Memphis. Nailed it.
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga. It's got to, eventually, that's going to be the answer to something.
Latrell.
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga is never the
I'm
answer
just going to say
any-
Chattanooga to everything now.
I'm
Greenville.
gonna-
Wasn't Greenville?
No.
No, it was
Did
like
we have three, though?
when we rotated. I think it was Murfreesboro, Nashville,
Murfreesboro. Ew, gross.
Knoxville.
Do Chattanooga.
Sparta all the way.
Hey, we got the Tennessee Aquarium down there. Home of Blue Cross Blue
we
Shield,
have a better
okay?
aquarium in Gatlinburg.
Yeah, that's debatable.
I don't know. The
They're both
Tennessee Aquarium's
Ripley's.
pretty big.
It is. It's awesome.
Or
The one in
there's also a
Chattanooga is
Ripley's in
Ripley's?
Chattanooga.
No.
There's also a Ripley's
Oh,
in
is it?
Chattanooga, but
They're
the
trying
one
to
in
compete, but they
Gatlinburg's better.
can't.
I didn't know that.
There's no better aquarium than Ripley's, hands down. I've been to the biggest one in America, I think, in
that-
Maryland.
Tennessee
That's
Aquarium is pretty big.
Yeah.
That one in Chattanooga is pretty
It's
Why
awesome.
is it so hot in here? I'm losing
Did you go
bad
as
on
a
this.
kid?
it is hot in here.
Did you go
Yeah.
as a
Answers.
kid, like during
couldn't read
school, and you
Yeah.
like you just
gotta
keep
probably
going
could read.
up and up and up, and I was like, this aquarium. Like for some reason, all I could think about was how dangerous this is.
Yeah.
To have this much water, like stacked levels on top of each other.
I just
And
remember the
you just
crack.
Keep
That's
walking
the only
up.
part I remember.
You just keep walking up. I'm like, what happens if a floor collapses? There's just gonna be sharks just like
Yeah.
swimming around.
Everybody's going to drown and get eaten by
Yeah,
sharks.
like this is dangerous.
Be like from Titanic when the water rushes through.
I like the aquarium in Atlanta is pretty cool too,
I
but
haven't
it's
been down there.
Garbage.
yeah, it's not.
Gosh, it's like garbage, trash.
Okay, the largest cave system in Tennessee.
I don't know what the name of it is. Something
If you can
caverns.
name where it is.
Something caverns.
Tuckaleechee Caverns. It's not the
Athens? Not Athens.
Not the Lost Sea.
Actually, I think it is the Lost Sea.
Yeah, Lost Sea.
No
Yeah.
way.
I gotta give that one to Nick because Tyler said it's not the
Yeah,
Lost
I'd
Sea.
say actually it is the Lost Sea.
I didn't think it.
I couldn't remember the name of it. I kept thinking
I
Ruby
was-
Falls, but like
Yeah,
that's
I-
not a
We
cave.
had the Highlands
The second
caverns
you
back
said it,
home.
I was like, "That's it. That's
I know
it's the Lost Sea."
I know it's like the biggest underground lake, but I didn't know it was. Oh, that's cool.
I'm like, Tyler, come on.
And Tyler's like, "It's
Not.
not the Lost Sea." I'm like, "Lost Sea." That's it. Got it.
I had every other name but the Lost
Of
Sea.
course.
Yeah, it is also, let's see,
Of course.
the largest underground lake as well.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
knew that. I just didn't know that it was the biggest cave system around here.
Jeez.
Don't we have the most caves? Like most underground caves in the entire United States?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we sure
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah.
They advertise it on the Visit Tennessee site.
Wow.
I saw it like a week ago.
I feel like that could be.
It's not.
No,
It's like best
not.
cup of coffee.
I was going to say, yeah, everyone's the best cup of coffee.
No, that's like you've got so many feet of caves and
Google that.
Prove it.
Google
I
it.
want to know. 'Cause
We're playing trivia,
We had a lot
Todd.
back home. I'm losing. Trying to delay the.
Well, you better step it up, man.
My memory recall is putting words to names.
Nick's had a little dumb luck.
I'm
Little
noticing
bit.
that when we weren't paying attention,
me
Brittany
that
turned
one.
the heat up in here again.
I
was gonna
did not.
say,
I've not touched it today. I've not touched it today.
I don't think the rest of the building has heat, so
We're getting it all. Yeah.
yep.
It's
That's
very
good.
just the way, like,
That's a
I'm
good thing.
comfortable.
My face is burning.
sure. And I'm drinking this hot tea and it's not helping.
Wait, are y'all really like burning up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hot.
Oh, I'm not at all.
Yeah,
I feel
my
great.
gosh. Well, good for y'all.
Thanks, man.
Bonus points
Thanks
for
for
Nick.
the answer too. It's not the lawsuit.
I know. What am I doing? It's Hey, y'all. Tyler here with another real estate tip of the day. When buying or selling, it's important to know your property's bedroom count. You may have 4 rooms with beds, but that doesn't necessarily mean that home has 4 bedrooms. To be considered a bedroom, a room must have a point of ingress and egress so that you can escape the home during an emergency. That usually means a functional window, but it could also be an exterior door. You also have to consider the ceiling height and the room size, as well as the septic system. If you have a septic tank, the septic permit will show the number of bedrooms that are allowed. If the permit says 3 bedrooms, then guess what? That 4th room is an office or a bonus and not a bedroom. Despite the popular opinion, you don't have to have a closet for a room to be considered a bedroom. Many older homes were built with the expectation that the owner would use an armoire and not have a closet. If you have other questions about bedroom count, or if you have other real estate related questions, shoot us an email over at holler@yarpod.com.
Okay, rod runs.
Gatlinburg.
You lost me on this
Yeah,
one.
I was at Gatlinburg. That's all I know.
Rod runs happens twice a year, and
Yeah.
I don't know how to, I can't get this sentence
so
out.
what's the question?
It happens twice a year.
What month?
Yes, if you
July and October.
if you can name
July
one of the
and
two.
November, isn't it?
Name one of the 2 months.
July, September.
I feel like it's every month because it's always so bad up there, but I don't know.
I thought it was
Okay,
July
I got to
and
give that
November.
one to Todd, especially since he's struggling because he did get September. But
Was it
just
July and Nov- oh,
continuing to throw out
September.
answers.
September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Got it.
Well, I knew there was one a couple months ago, but I couldn't remember when the
You
other
named
one was.
4 months in total, so you.
Well,
had
I
a
was going
pretty good
backwards
chance.
because I knew there was one not too long ago. What month?
You got a pretty good shot at it.
They're in April and then September.
April.
And they do. I didn't. The
Which
part
makes
that I
sense.
did not know is that they do a $10,000 giveaway.
I didn't know that either.
for the winner of the
Rod,
Rod
Yeah.
Run, Rod Run is huge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's massive.
I mean, it was
I'm surprised
huge.
that's all they give away. Is only 10.
Well, they probably have other prizes,
It's
but
big.
Just the amount of people that.
Aren't they trying to shut it down?
Yeah,
though now?
because it's
Yeah, a
too
lot of
many people.
businesses.
it's too. Yeah, it's gotten too big.
Well, and in the
What's that biker one that they do up north?
Sturgis.
Yeah, isn't it kind of like that?
They were doing a thing like they were trying to get rid of.
That's more of a like festival slash.
Oh, okay.
They were trying to get rid of Rod Run, and then they switched to like you're not allowed to put a for sale sign on your car, and then you had to be so many feet off the road.
You're not allowed to do stuff on the strip.
That's so dumb.
They're doing a lot of weird rules to try to make it more difficult for people to come.
Well, because if you go down the strip, or just any, everyone's parking in parking lots, and it's
Yeah.
just causing a lot
Yeah.
of mass traffic.
Logistical issues.
Yeah, and if you
Yeah,
have a wreck
because-
or something, because people start acting like idiots driving, and
yeah, because the traffic
burnouts
situation
and-
in that area
It's
is
so
so
good.
handled
it's
all the
perfect.
rest of the year.
It's flawless.
Have you ever gone by the mall when they're doing coffee in cars
Oh yeah.
on a Sunday morning?
It's the dumbest thing ever.
Just up and down Middlebrook.
Did you say
there.
Saturday morning around 8 a.m.? If I've been out there,
Sunday morning around 8 a.m.
That's a no.
Any morning around 8 a.m. That's
that's a hard
We
no.
used to hate that.
It was one morning. Well, they haven't been doing it all that long.
I'm
Oh,
usually,
they've been doing it a long time.
Have they here?
Yeah, they were
Really?
doing it back when I was working at the mall.
See, I
we
don't remember
hated
them
it
ever doing
I don't know.
it.
because we were like, get out of here.
I
Like,
don't.
It's always over.
We're trying to
by the time-
park.
By the time the mall open, it's done and over with.
yeah, but I mean, we were still going in there at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning to prep.
Oh,
What retail did that?
the struggle.
Mine did.
But
That
I
was
went.
inventory day.
I was out of coffee, so I had to go get coffee one morning, like to Dutch Brothers or whatever, and it was a madhouse. I was like, and people doing burnouts, cops were everywhere and stuff, and
Yeah, I feel like that's probably every time, but I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not up here for that.
Yeah. So Tennessee was the first state to pass what amendment? If you named the number or what it stood for, counts, and you can't just keep throwing out numbers.
What amendment?
Yeah.
I have,
Second.
They don't pass amendments.
I can say it's.
I have zero ideas.
Wait,
to
what are we talking
ratify,
about?
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, like adopted the
Yeah.
amendment for the state because
A state. So we're talking about a state amendment.
Women allowed to vote.
You got it.
What?
Tennessee was the first state to pass the 19th Amendment.
I cannot believe Tennessee actually has something as liberal as that.
Okay,
on their books.
that's what I said. That's what I said. I was like, really? Of all the...
Well, we're
so it
just
was
a bunch of farmers.
1920.
Yeah, who wouldn't want women to vote?
I mean, it wasn't that bad up here. Just go a little further south.
I mean, women couldn't have bank accounts in their own name until the 70s.
It should
so-
still be that way. At least for my wife. She's horrible with money.
It's funny how
Love
that
you, but
it's funny how that works. There's usually like one in the relationship that's like,
Yeah.
money is my thing. I can
that's
do it
that's
well.
my
and-
sole thing.
Yeah.
I'm good at finances, money, and numbers. She can't. She don't even know how to check her bank account.
The guy that I used to work with literally was like, "We've got a joint account. All my money goes there, and my wife handles everything." And I'm like, "What?"
That's so foreign to me.
Brett doesn't know the login for our bank stuff.
God.
That literally sounds like
Brett.
him and
Like
his
this.
wife.
This is just. This show is just turning into a bash, Brett.
We need Brett
Every
on.
It's not bash. I think it's funny.
We need Brett as a guest star as much as.
We need to have Brett on.
I don't think Brett would come.
Probably not.
I think you would.
It would be hilarious.
I'd bring like a food test tasting,
We would have to ask him what it's
and
like.
he'd have to try and eat everything.
Brittany wouldn't let him. What's it really like living with Brittany?
That's the thing that disturbs me the most about your husband.
What?
His inability to eat anything but chicken fingers.
You talk about the bashing Brett. I'm not bashing it.
I was
I
gonna
think
say.
it's funny. You're,
No, like that's the one thing. Like I just don't.
the chicken nuggies.
Yeah, the chicken nuggies and the plain burgers. Like,
I really don't understand it either.
He's just a big kid. It's okay.
well, what did he eat? No, you said he ate. You texted me the other day, or probably a few weeks ago, and said you were shocked because he ate something different. What was it? I can't remember.
Something that was like.
And he
real
thought it was
food.
good. Like he thought it. She was like, and he liked it. I'm like, no
Oh, I
way.
wish
Was
I
it
could remember.
hummus or something like that? Or
No, not anything that weird. It was like actual food.
Yeah. And I was like, I felt so proud of him. Like it was so weird because I was like,
Man, I wish I could
can't
remember.
remember what it
know.
was.
I don't know what it was
you were like,
either.
Brett tried something new. I was like, no, she's lying.
Didn't you go out to dinner somewhere?
Ah, man,
I
can't.
can't remember.
And I don't have my phone, so
I just
can't.
remember feeling very proud in that moment.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like,
If we go back in the text message thread, we could probably find it.
Good luck.
good, yeah,
Yeah.
good luck.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pictures of food in there.
Oh, there it is. We like food.
Okay.
Todd's like,
Now
Yeah.
this one is. I'm gonna read some of the lyrics. If you can,
Oh,
Wicked.
God.
if you can get, if you can get the lyrics that come after this of
Oh,
Rocky
God,
Top.
I'm literally the
Oh.
worst.
No,
Okay.
I failed.
So this is the very first, the very beginning. So wish that I was on Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top.
Ain't no telephone bills.
You got
Yeah.
it.
I was trying to
I
sing
thought she
it.
was going to go with the other part.
No, I know the whole
with
song. So
I didn't think anybody would get the rest
Isn't
of
there
it.
what's the really weird one? Cat or
Half cat,
bear?
the other
yeah,
half
that,
bear.
yeah, yeah. That's where I thought she was going.
Half bear, the other half cat.
Yeah, I really thought that's where she was going, but I couldn't remember at all what it was.
well, the second you said Rocky Top, I was like locked in.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Nick is gonna win this.
Yeah.
I'm not a native.
Why are
That's
you
true.
throwing stuff, Todd?
That was her
I was,
phone.
I was looking at the answer sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is actually a little ironic
It's
because
one
you kind of
big
brought it
blur.
up at the beginning of the episode. So this is a little bonus question. Do you do you think that Brittany could hike the whole Appalachian Trail?
No.
No.
If I say yes, do I get a point?
Yeah,
How long do you have? Yes, I think you could do it.
unlimited amount of time.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I
Okay, well
mean-
then yes.
I was first one to say yes.
I'm saying,
I'm giving
like,
it to Todd.
if we're
It
doing a
doesn't matter.
competitive Thing,
This is a
then
little
no.
biased.
I asked a little clarifying question.
Well, and guess what, Todd? We tied, and therefore the tiebreaker goes to me.
We're not over yet.
No amount of points could have changed this one. Nick won by a landslide.
Boom.
I knew
Yeah.
I wasn't
Of course he did.
Okay, so what do you think the best thing about living in Tennessee is?
I've always said I would not move anywhere else. I just like, it's, I don't want to say it's a slower pace, but it's a different
That's
pace.
what it is.
And the
for
people
me.
are nice. I mean, cut
Nice
and dry.
people, slow pace. That's. I tell people that all the time. It's not that we're slow.
No.
Everyone always thinks like, are you just a dumb country boy? No, it's just we don't rush.
Yes.
Like everything is just. I mean, yeah, we get stuff done, but it's not that big of a deal. It's like we enjoy life.
I had trouble with the slower pace when I first moved here.
I bet you did.
I had a lot of trouble. Still have a little bit of trouble with it, but
I love
but
it.
I like just people are nice. I mean, friendly. I mean, not that they aren't friendly back home, but
They're not. It's northern.
they are too.
No, I'm saying they're not.
Pittsburgh
No.
is a friendly or friendly city compared
Anything
to
above the Mason-Dixon
Shut
is
up.
just awful.
Wait, what were you? You were going to say Pittsburgh's a friendly city compared to what?
Philly, New York, Cincinnati.
I mean, that's.
I'd give you that, but
Cleveland.
not any. You didn't name a single southern city.
Atlanta.
Okay, Atlanta people are pretty rude. I'll give you that.
I don't know.
Austin.
I don't know about that. I ain't never been there.
You're about to be.
I know.
Where else can I name?
I guess I'll report back and let you know how rude everybody is in Austin.
Nashville.
I've heard Austin's fine. It's just a bunch of artsy fartsy.
That's why I feel like
stuff.
they're a little
Nashville's not
full
bad.
of themselves.
Nashville's not bad.
A little full of themselves.
Nashville.
No, Austin.
Oh, well, they're an art community. Everyone in the art community is pretty full of themselves.
Asheville.
You got to be.
Little stuck up. think they're better than us.
Who?
Asheville.
Asheville?
Yeah.
I think
Aren't
they're
they
just a bunch of
drunks?
hippies.
Yeah, it was like a bunch of drunk hippies up there with
Bunch of hipster
Well, there's
wannabes.
hippies, and then
Like-
there's the kind of the
breweries and the
uppity-
hippies.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Gives
true.
me flashbacks to that little like hipster bar we went to that time down the road. I don't even remember the name of that place.
We went?
Yeah, it was one of our.
The Space Galaxy thing?
No, not just the four of us, but like our
Oh.
company happy hour went there, and it was very hippy dippy.
Oh yeah, and it
The
only
British
had
bar?
like
No,
beer and
Wait,
It
we
was-
did a happy hour there?
yeah, it was like
high brew or something.
Oh, was it abridged?
No, there were
Oh, I think it was a bridge.
there were plants and stuff on the wall, and really weird paintings, and like it looked like a place that you would go if you
I
were
must not have gone to this one.
skateboarder, and it was really weird.
Because I would have torn that place apart.
I don't think I went.
It was weird.
You don't put plants on the walls.
It was
at,
just
at
weird.
a bar. That's weird.
The entire environment was weird.
Now I've got to know where this place is. Like, what is this?
well, I have
Was
to
it,
ask.
was it close or was it downtown?
It was close. Gary would remember because he gave it crap the
The
entire
only place
time
I
we were
remember
there.
is
We did abridged. We've done bonefish. We've done
what's the British pub?
British pub. Well, there's several.
Jack.
You got Union
Union
Jack.
Jacks.
Union
Yeah.
Jacks.
There's
Down
two
here
Union Jacks.
on North Shore.
Half of us went to two different ones.
Union Place,
Union Place.
That's
and Union Jacks.
Yeah.
Union Place is by far the better place.
Yeah, I agree. I've never been to the other one. I pulled into the other one.
Now they've got Union. I pulled in.
It was like, where's everyone at?
Yeah. Todd didn't read the whole sentence.
I just saw.
Now they have
I just
Union
knew it was
Station.
a British place. That's the only place in my head.
They opened Union Station in Rocky Hill, where Perro's used to be.
They need to find new words.
Is that the same people that own
Mark Shipe and them. Yeah,
There's a lot of union-based.
he partnered up with Union Place.
Because there's a new one going in up there that
I got no idea. What did I do? I opened a can of worms.
Now you got us talking commercial business. It's dangerous.
down in Farragut,
Oh
Admiral Pub. They're opening something in,
no, I don't think there's any affiliation with them.
but they are opening something up there.
They're opening,
Rocky Hill.
They're opening something everywhere, Todd.
But Union Station is going to the old Perro's
I don't
at
know what
Rocky
a
Hill.
union. I know where you mean, but I don't know what union.
Man, I wish I could remember the name of that
Goes
place.
with Union Jack's Union Place. Same family.
Same people.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They title it something different every time.
It was an oddball place.
So
that
literally,
Beth
Union
found.
Jacks and the other one are the same people.
Originally, I think they've split now. I think it was a family.
Oh, I love when the family
Yeah.
feuds.
Yeah.
Just like pizza places.
Yes, it was like
the
Louis'.
original. Blah blah blah.
Were you around when Louis did that? Louis Inn and Louis Drive-Through, and the old original Louis.
I don't know what
They were
Louis-
brothers.
Is Louis the one that's down there?
North Broadway on
Yeah,
640.
I know it.
Yeah, there was an original Louis and then Louis Inn, and they were brothers and they split and it got nasty.
Isn't there another one?
It was
something
great.
like that. There was.
got
I don't know
no
if you're
idea.
thinking of
What's the one down in the
Pizza.
plaza there in Farragut?
Italian joint,
No, it's a more of a
Mexican
diner.
place. The Mexican place did that too, El Choro. They
There's-
got nasty.
There's a little diner-ish kind of place.
I don't know about
That
that.
was brothers.
In
somewhere.
Farragut. Oh, Sam and Andy's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
now it's just Sam's or
no,
Andy's.
No, it's still Sam and Andy's. The original one is the one down there in Farragut.
Yeah.
And then they did.
Did
one
they
in-
close the one
They closed the one in Fountain City,
or moved?
and they moved it to Beck's Hill on Ebenezer.
Now, who did the, not to like totally sidetrack,
We're
who's
sidetracked.
the new barbecue place here?
Oh, Nick's.
Yeah. Is that
Nick and Jay's or
Is that
whatever
the
it is?
same Nick that has,
No, that's a chain. I think it's like a chain place.
Yeah, I thought so too. But I thought, what's the Nick's place
You guys make me want barbecue now.
down there in Hardin Valley? Isn't that Nick's?
I hadn't been down there.
I got no idea what you're talking about.
I don't
It's a
either.
dinerish
Is it
kind of.
Oh, no. Not the same.
To me,
people.
I thought it was the same.
I know
people.
what you're talking about.
I don't go to like
People said that barbecue's good. I don't know. I've not been
It's
there
supposed to be.
I don't go to sit down restaurants enough to know where half of these little hole in the wall places are.
yet. You never cook at home. I don't understand how
I
you
do cook at home actually. Now
He's got a
got an oven.
oven.
I've got
now.
a new oven set up, and yeah.
It's like I'm
What have you
actually
made?
cooking.
Ramen?
I've made macaroni and
No,
cheese.
I've made a
Do they
bunch of
still
things.
sell Easy Bake recipes?
Tyler's like, I don't even know what Easy Bake is, but sure.
I made some stuff, like simple stuff.
Should you make a casserole?
No, I haven't done that.
That's how you christen an oven.
Red Baron pizza.
You got to make a casserole.
No, I've made some pizza, but not Red Baron.
Oh, I don't do Red
But I mean,
Baron.
I've done things like spaghetti and breakfast foods, and like I actually cook when I want to.
This sounds good. We're going to Tyler's joint. Get
Well,
some spaghetti and
Is this a
breakfast food.
gas or electric? Oven.
Electric. I don't believe in gas. I hate gas. Gas
love
scares
gas.
me.
Man, there's nothing like cooking on gas.
I mean, I know it heats faster and it cooks easier, but
cooks even. That's the big thing. It cooks
Yeah.
so.
I just gas scares me.
Scares me.
Well, it is a little frightening to be honest, but you know.
It's okay.
You get used
till
to
it
it.
explodes. I mean,
Well, yeah, but then you're dead anyways.
I was
So
gonna say, yeah.
And
If I
the
want to go quick,
yeah, if you're standing there and it goes,
yeah, I'd rather do that than burn.
and I'm also like in the
Yeah.
basement, so all the heavy gas would settle right there where I'm trying to sleep. So I just wake up dead.
wake up dead.
Tyler is like, I've thought about this a lot. How you gonna wake up dead?
Yeah. Like my grandparents have gas, but they only use it for the furnace outside, like the heat the house. That's it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people around East Tennessee that have it
Yeah,
set up.
I'm still surprised at the mix of gas versus. I
tell you
understand in
what.
some areas, like we didn't have it growing up. My mom does not like gas, but
You want to
being
make
in the restaurant
laundry?
business,
You want to make laundry easy? You get you a gas dryer.
No, I do not believe in that one.
It is one cycle done, like 40 minutes. You're done.
Don't need that.
Yeah, I'm not trying
Then all
to
my
I
stuff
do.
is shrunk.
cook my clothes. Yeah.
No,
That and lint. That,
Yeah, that just
you-
sounds like a fire hazard.
knock on wood, I don't think I've seen I've seen gas in utility rooms, but I've not seen a gas dryer in forever.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I put them in all the time.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that still being a thing, to be honest, because I don't remember.
I've
when
seen hookups,
one.
but I've not seen gas.
We did it in Daniel's place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's
Weird.
It,
feel
I
like
mean,
that's a
it
fire
takes your
hazard there.
laundry time down by half.
Yeah, but again, I don't do any of my drying on
When are you
hot.
are you in that big of a hurry?
Dude,
I do
you
my-
got a house
Okay,
full
you-
of kids.
yeah.
I do my drying
Yeah,
on medium or lower. I don't ever do high. Like I might do like
Oh,
5 minutes at high.
I
to
burn it up,
Get
baby.
wrinkles out.
Let's get it done.
I do medium too.
Yeah.
But I've definitely have ruined clothes. But then like the clothes that I wear for work stuff, if they go, they usually get hung to dry. Like this stuff gets hung to dry. Like this is way too
I'm
expensive.
going to dry it for a little bit, but I have so many T-shirts that are belly shirts now
yeah.
Belly shirt. Todd's like, I love my belly shirts.
from drying too much. I tend to wash clothes twice. I have
T-shirts
A
shrink.
weird
too.
mental thing.
Well, anyway, Mr. Competitive, I'm sorry you lost today.
It's okay. I knew I was going to lose.
lost
That.
it.
I knew I was going to lose.
And
that
I
one.
gave a point to him. I was talking about the lost seat. He's like, "Ooh, lost seat."
That's on you.
Yeah, I was
That's
going to
on
say
you.
that was
can't-
total.
That's
No,
trivia
I
Total rookie
101.
move. Rookie move there.
That was stupid.
That's trivia 101. You never shout the answer out, even if you're unsure.
I want to go to the lost seat. I haven't been in years.
We had Laurel Caverns back home, and that was the only thing that came into my mind.
Have you guys been to the lost sea?
Nope.
You haven't been to the lost sea?
I think I went in school, but like not in the last 30 years.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. I like the lost sea.
The albino trout.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. They're all blonde.
All right. Well, I think that was a good episode for today.
Yeah. Blind fish. See you next week.
They live underground. They don't ever see daylight. So
That's true.
Except for the lights down there now.
yeah, but they
But
use,
they don't see it because
they
they're
use
blind.
very minimum lights for that reason.
I
Yeah,
didn't know what you said.
Wouldn't want to
I
give
said,
him
but
sight.
they don't see the lights because they're blind.
yeah. Like glass bottom boats so that you can see.
The unseen.
Well,
unseen.
thanks for joining us. Be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and tune in next week.
Congratulations, Nick.
Peace.
Yeah, way to,
Oh,
way
thank
to
you.
go.
Did we get a
Thank you,
trophy?
Claudio.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yes,
we
it's
should
mushroom
have had
coffee.
a trophy.
Mushroom coffee. Can I lose, please?
See you guys.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. If you or someone you know is thinking about buying or selling real estate in East Tennessee, email us at holler@yarpod.com. You can also reach Brittany Hawkins at 423-270-9572, Todd Huber at 865-456-0101, Tyler Letner at 865-816-0076, and Nick Cantey at 865-250-5167. Our office at Wallace Real Estate can be reached at 865-584-4000. Make sure to ask for YARPod. See y'all next week.